Capturec Lasścic. Lasścic gry wideo dla rozrywki. Gry endasch.com.
Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another classic capture. Today we are playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater for the PlayStation 2.
Or like Cutscene Gear Solid 3,
No, more like James Bond Eater. I think that would be more appropriate.
Disarm you. You broke my knife.
I want to let you know right now, it's Marco who's playing the game.
And I also want to let you know that you prepare to see a lot of cutscenes. And this is actually, we took out a lot of footage from this.
About an hour's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Marco can't do anything short.
No, just to get to the parts where it's like, I want to see that part.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean so you can actually start playing the game?
Yeah, after the end of World War II. It's like,
That's a mean triple fucking echo right there.
Please insert disc 2.
basically, you might as well.
Considering all the audio, you imagine it's like it all fit on that one DVD.
Yeah. That shit had to have been. No, wait. What was the biggest PS2 game?
San Andreas. Yeah, that
That's
was a dual layer. But that was all content. Voice acting.
Yeah.
But imagine the audio files, just what we do here.
Be
Wait.
impressive.
San Andreas was really the biggest one?
Yeah.
And it fit on one disc?
Yeah.
One dueler.
One dueler.
Like it was at capacity.
It was like actually no. It was one of the only ones that used the. I think it was the 8 gig ones.
No, because see, I didn't know.
No wait, or was it the 16 gig ones?
There was no such thing as 16.
No, there was. It was a higher capacity than 8. I think it was like a 9. I remember something like that.
No, I just didn't know that it was on a dual layer disc because I was thinking there are a couple of games that are 2 disc games for PS2.
Yeah, but the biggest one that fit on a single disc was that one.
Yeah. Well, some of those other ones they also. Well, I don't know.
Actually, they lost more money than most other games because of that, because they had to pay more. We're going on a tangent. This game is impressive.
8, considering how old it is,
It still holds up.
it is. It looks pretty. If they
Yeah.
just like put some
Look at
more
that
pixels
cigar.
there
Yeah.
and made his fingernails look better, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at that cigar. Not modeled off a crayon at all.
So as you can see here, we're playing as this blonde guy.
Put on your mask.
I'd like to know why that pilot still has his headgear on. It's like you're in the cargo bay.
Because it's going to get decompressed, son.
Hey, he's like the TIE fighter pilots. They have to have that helmet and mask on at all times.
All times.
Yeah. FX.
Approaching release point. 10 minutes to
So yeah, I should say right now this is the best Metal Gear game in the entire series.
Still want Noah right in this.
He's in someone's testicles. He's not even born yet.
Yeah. He's in a test tube.
Oh, so Marco.
Aww.
He said yeah.
Aww. God damn it.
Depressurization complete.
Yeah, there's gonna be just a lot of video. I mean,
I remember
playing
picking.
Metal Gear
I
first.
remember picking this up at GameStop.
Got bright all of a sudden.
Why did it get bright in there too?
They had windows.
Sunrise.
Well, because they broke above the broadcast.
Or maybe the sun just came out. No, the sun just came out.
It's so majestic.
Hideo directed it to be that way. That's all you need.
External temperature minus
So it's
26
perfect.
degrees
Therefore,
Celsius.
it's perfect.
2 minutes to drop
Christoph,
off.
you cute.
Stand up.
Now I know we were discussing this when we were playing it. And there's no way in hell I'd jump out of that thing.
No. It's like, hey Marco, all this stuff is down here. Yeah, fuck that.
To the rear.
I can get it on eBay.
I would do it.
You would?
I would do it.
First Halo jump.
Me and Heights don't mix. So.
Me and Heights don't mix, but I like doing stupid things every now and then.
That's beyond stupid, sir. That's
Just imagine, it'll just take me like 10 minutes to die.
Hey,
and you get to regret it as you're falling,
Yes.
which is the worst part, I think. You're like, fucking shit, if I hadn't jumped, I would still be alive.
he does
And
have-
you get to see, and you're like, fuck, in a minute I'm gonna die. That's the worst part.
Matrix move. Well, the thing is, he does have the cyanide pill in his tooth. At least it's-
no, but see, I'd have fun up until I could see the ground, or the ground was like clearly
No,
visible.
no. The problem is
Hideo
the
Kojima.
ground is always visible. I think is a problem.
Hey, there was no ground there. It was all clouds.
About 2 years
Okay,
ago,
you're gonna just land on a nice
certain
fluffy cloud.
Soviet
Anyone who played the
scientists
game is like,
decided
what the hell just
west
happened? And what
one
happened
of
was
our
we got rid of a lot of crap you didn't need to see.
His name is Nikolai
If you
Stepanovich.
Actually, no. This isn't a cut.
He's head of the OK.
This is,
Ford design
You would be.
Oh wait, no. Wait, it is a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the East
Zero
foremost
basically
expert on
explains
weapons
to you that you're gonna start the virtuous mission, and this is what the virtuous mission
The very
is
same.
contained of.
I
On
like
April
this one
12th,
whenever they show the
1961,
old
the Soviets
Cold
achieved
War
the
video.
first manned
Just like,
space
wow.
flight
Is that real video?
in history.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's real. That's I
Stock footage.
think that's when they went up. He went up to the first cosmonaut went up to space, and then they
was the A1.
after that was
Vostok rocket.
I don't remember if Sputnik was first.
Sokolov
I
is said
look,
to be
man,
the
I wasn't
Sputnik was
there.
first.
Okay,
responsible for the multi-engine
no,
blaster used on that
whatever. Russians in
was-
space, man.
After
Okay,
Gagarin
Zangief in
flight,
space.
Sokolov left
all
Did
you
we,
need to
did,
know.
did we have Star Wars yet?
become the head of the newly
No, we
established
didn't.
Design
No.
Bureau.
Although this was the 60s. No, we're still a good 10 years, more than 10 years off.
Yeah, 10, 15.
But yeah, we had to. We got rid of a lot of the filler. If you really want to see all that, and I highly suggest you buy it, well, you need to buy it.
Not exactly.
This is not the subsistence
Family was
version. I
also
don't have that
taken
one.
safely to the west.
This is just the
Used a
you know
mold to
first
get the family
released
out first, and
Metal Gear
succeeded in
Solid
sneaking
3 Snake
Sokolov
Eater
over the Berlin
copy.
Wall shortly
I
after.
have subsistence.
I was the one who conducted
The difference between this one and Subsistence had a multiplayer mode.
Camera.
And the
Camera was the big
Sokolov
thing.
Camera was
over
the
in
big
one
thing.
piece, but the whole
Other than
ordeal
that, there
left him
wasn't
exhausted,
too much.
and we checked him into
Not
a
too
It
much.
was a lot of bonus content. If you didn't have it, it was better to get
600 miles
subsistence.
to get from the research facility
Well,
in
no,
the
the
Soviet
best thing
Union
was
to
just to
Berlin.
buy the triple pack like I
No
did. Get them all
additional
three.
coherent.
Substance and subsistence.
Yeah, unless
Well,
you're
a
unless
week
you are a
later,
huge
we had
Metal Gear
something much
fan,
bigger on our
and
hands.
there's nothing better in the world for.
Oh, and the skateboarding thing. They added that too.
No, that wasn't 2.
October the 16th,
That wasn't-
1962.
That wasn't 2.
That wasn't
President
two.
Kennedy
Oh,
received
that was
word
two. I
that
thought
the
that was
Soviets
three.
were in the process of
God, some
deploying
Metal Gear you
intermediate
expert
range
you are,
ballistic
Marco.
Well, you know me.
3 had a mini game.
The president demanded that
where
the
you
Soviets
collected,
dismantle and remove the
I
missiles.
don't remember
At
what
the same
it
time,
was.
he
It was
announced
like,
a naval blockade.
There was
to
a
prevent
monkey.
further
Yeah, the
missile
monkey.
No, but that was in this one too.
really?
Yeah, it's
But
still
the
in this one.
Soviets didn't
Okay.
back down, instead placing
I remember that was the
The
only-
ones from Ape
secondary
Escape.
alert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
the,
has a banana gun.
that's the only one that
US and
I
Soviet forces went
remember
on alert for an
vaguely.
all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency
See, I don't
Security
remember that at
Council
all.
and unofficial channels to
Well, you
end the
never
hair
really
trigger
played it.
standoff.
Yeah, it's true.
Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its
And
missiles from Cuba.
these guys just keep
So the
talking. It's like,
world
yeah,
avoided
the end of the
nuclear
world,
war.
and like Kennedy
I,
was pretty
I
bad.
thought we were
and
watching a
to get the
game, not a
Soviets-
history
Khrushchev
channel
was
special.
Alex.
he was a dick.
This is definitely one of those games where you have to put the controller down for a
No.
while, go make yourself some
Jupiter
fucking
IRBMs
popcorn.
deployed in Turkey
And
were-
Yeah,
about Jupiter, so I'm kind of interested because it's about
Get rid of them
space.
They
I always
had no
loved the,
strategic
what
value
you call it,
whatsoever
the,
to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse.
In 4 when it would
Cover
tell you to
stories
take a
was
break
fed
every
to
half
other
hour or
intelligence
something.
agencies around the world.
Yeah, well, you just took your break when you installed the
Sokolov.
next 7 gigs.
They wanted us to
Yep.
return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
So,
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no
It's
idea.
a lot more talking. Probably
We
should
were running out of time.
well,
either
no,
give up
this is
Sokolov or
important.
risk
This is
full-scale
pivotal to the
nuclear
story.
Yeah, it's like,
You need to
look
know-
at those awesome blueprints.
Read now.
Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand.
When you first play the
Next
game, it's a
day,
good,
I got Sokolov
what'd you say,
out of the
about 40 minutes before you
Handed
actually
him
start
over to
controlling
Davis
Snake,
on the
Something like
eastern
that.
side.
before it
Sokolov
actually,
kept on
before you
screaming,
actually
"Save me," until
really
Davis
do
came.
anything.
It's funny though. The second time you play around, the second time around you play this, you skip
a
all the
month ago,
fucking cutscenes, and the game is
received some new
much
information
shorter.
from one of our allies.
You get through a lot of the parts a lot quicker. The game is still pretty long though, on
Yes.
its own merit.
He was
It's
taken
just
back to the
equally.
research
I don't know why
forced to
would anyone
continue
would want
working
to
on the
play
weapons
this
in
without
question
going
under
through the
KGB's
cutscenes. It seems
supervision.
kind of pointless. To me.
No, the
Yeah, it
first
would be
time.
pointless for me.
After the first time, you would want to watch all these again.
Yep.
There are only a few I would want to watch again.
No, see, I can agree with him because to me, just
I
going
guess
through
you're
it for
right.
the
We don't know the
gameplay
details,
parts,
but it appears to
without
be
all
a
the
kind of
story,
For Metal Gear specifically.
it
For
takes
half a
away
year
from
now,
it.
The Soviets have been conducting frequent
After
nuclear
beating it
tests
the
and
initial time.
semi-pilot
Yeah.
tests.
I would either have to sit through
We're
the
talking
entire
about a
thing
secret
again,
weapon so big that Khrushchev
or
was ready
not
to
play it
pull
at
out
all.
Cuba to get it
I could not just play it
Is
just for
Sokolov
that.
still in the
Because to me,
vicinity?
unless like you could specifically
according to our
go into a
intelligence,
mode
he's in
where you can
Salino
just
Yat,
like do the boss
a place in the
fights.
mountains about
I don't
3
see
miles
another
to the
point
west
in
that's known
just
as the Virgin
walking around the
Cliffs.
hallways for anything.
The Virgin Cliffs.
Because there's nothing at the end of the
Nice
game,
name for a
end of the
virtual
level
mission.
now to make
They
me want
moved
to
him
do it
there
again.
just recently.
Why?
I would not.
Not
play
even a
it- I would-
difficulty challenge because there's no scorekeeper.
I wouldn't play this without going through the
This mission
story. It
would
seems
never have been
pointless.
possible if he
Yeah,
was still in the
I
research
can totally
facility.
agree on that.
If you if
This
you
is our
yourself
last
as
chance.
the
Sokolov must have known that too when he
viewer
contacted us.
listener don't have a interest in heavy storytelling, this is not the game for you.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, throw it to a game like Devil May Cry. I could play that without all the cutscenes again, just because.
Yeah, because they're not pivotal. We're not.
Yeah, well,
super
even
important. This touts that. I get
well,
that.
no, but even besides that, it's like there the gameplay has a point. I mean, you can just do it to rack up points. This, you know, sneaking around, it doesn't have a point if you're not going to go, you know, actually go through it for the story. I mean, this is a game that you can't just like plow through. Like, oh, I want to skip that just so I can.
Hey, that parachute doesn't look very safe at all.
It's a high-speed parachute. Those are speed holes.
A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
No, more like death holes.
Into the balloon to inflate it. The process
More like I'm
takes
gonna
about
die because of these fucking holes in my parachute.
Well, he's
like,
got, his face
Someone
makes him look
packed
like
my
a fly.
parachute full of wrenches.
onto the balloon and pull it out. The full surface-to-air recovery system.
damn it! What are you doing in my backpack, Hideo?
Take it easy.
Why are there
There's
only
no place for Kojima though.
Why?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Why are there only sandwiches in my
The shock
backpack?
will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
It's a bunch of knives.
So
Just
you're
lucky
planning
right
on
in
going
there and cut
over
it
the
in
border
half.
in a single combat pallet?
I like how he's talking about
Two
this plane as like a
6-barrel
tank.
20mm
It's like,
Vulcan cannons,
it's like
as well
God,
as
just
two
got all those
40mm
armament on it.
machine guns.
It can fly for like 2 days.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion.
Bullshit.
Who the hell would want to
Even
be
with
on
the
a
fuel
plane
in
for
the
2
reserve
days?
tank, we're facing a
I
4-hour
could barely be
time
on it
limit.
for 13 hours.
If all goes well, it shouldn't
Well,
take more
two-
than a few
It
hours.
must have been. It must take him like 13
All
hours to
in
get
time
to
for
this place or
dinner.
something. And it's a prop plane, so even
if
longer.
anything goes wrong,
It's not even a
You'll
jet.
be eating dinner,
Come on.
breakfast.
Next thing you
all the
know,
rest of your
you
meals
know what
in
the
the
Metal
jungle.
Gear, you know what the true Metal Gear is? It's a spruce goose.
So here we are, landing in the forest. Fucking parachute gets caught. Just cut that shit.
It's like, yeah.
Oh no, he lost his backpack, so that's why he had to cut it.
He had some fucking faith just to fucking eject
Hey,
for a minute.
Raiden's a cocky motherfucker, alright?
I'm just gonna stay here forever.
Super pose, yeah! Look at that sexy motherfucker.
Iron Man 3.
I kind of wish you could run around with that mask on.
The other part I like is fucking Major Tom tells him, "Hey,
Yeah,
don't leave any fucking
and
evidence."
doesn't he leave that thing with the fucking U.S. Army?
Yeah, he just like takes
Wait,
everything.
I just
off
thought
and
about that. That's true.
just dumps it right there. It's like no evidence at all. It's biodegradable, so don't worry about it. Like it says, Jack.
Yeah.
I remember all the people who were fucking pissed about
Fucking
that
right.
part. It's like, what?
copy.
What the
You're
hell
already
is
in
going
enemy
on
territory.
here?
Somebody might be listening in.
Yeah, I don't remember
From
this.
here on out, we'll be using code names.
You
to
don't?
refer to each other.
No.
Ah.
Your code name.
Tell you, I
for
haven't
the
seen
mission will
all
be
of
Naked
3.
Snake.
I've seen all of
I'll be
2
referring
and
to
past
as
1,
Snake from now on.
and I've seen all of
You're
4,
not to
but I
mention your
haven't.
real name.
Honestly, 3 is the one that I've never
You
really
don't like snakes?
What do you
seen.
mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
Yeah, this part was fucking when people
I'm
were like,
glad
what
to
the
hear
hell's
that.
going on?
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but
I know, I would have probably stopped playing
What
if it
about
was just
you,
Raiden.
Major?
I would have just said, you
What
know
should I
what?
call
I don't
you?
want to play this.
You know, I just spent
Let's see.
$60
I'll
on this,
be-
but I'm not gonna play it.
I'll be Tom.
I'd like to know
Or
how
we
many
made
people
your
actually, like, once they saw Raiden,
Oh,
packed the
and
game
Snake.
up and went back to
Yeah.
whatever store they
Crew
bought
isn't
it at.
watching
It's like,
you
hey,
anymore.
this
You
is
can take off the
bullshit.
disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right.
I like the
Time for the
codex.
snake to shed his
It's no
skin.
longer. It's like got that weird tele-image thing going for it. He's just taking it off.
Oh crap! I accidentally cut that part.
There's Snake.
Why did he have the mask on to begin with?
It was a big joke.
It's a big joke. That's what it was.
If you
If you watch any of the E3 trailers,
no, if you select I
I
Metal-
like Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah.
when you see 2, it'll do the Rider mask. If you do 1, it won't do the mask. Although I don't think I wonder if that changes anything. I always selected 2 because the control and 2 were better. Obviously, I mean it was a more modern game.
Let's just grab my backpack. We skipped a lot of the calls here because they were really long.
Virtuous mission.
So this is where we begin the virtuous mission. Just looks like a badass.
Commencing. I'm sorry. Commencing.
I don't know why, but I see him like that, and I see the silencer, and I just think James Bond.
Well,
Yeah,
what
that's
I
very
said.
much what it goes for. And I love doing this. No wait, here we go. I love doing this.
Dress
Stop. Make him spin. Make him spin. Make him spin. And then you press start. Wait, just spin a little bit more.
Little Easter egg for everybody.
Spin a little bit more. This was you actually had to do this if he was poisoned.
Really?
Yeah, you had to make him throw up the food.
I never did that.
Yeah, you can get poisoned with certain if you
I
eat
know.
certain things.
I just let him.
that's the problem. You just
well-
see it's all over the floor.
Yeah, well,
He's leaving evidence.
yeah, well, that's why you don't eat scorpions.
I let him suffer through it. It's like you go, ugh. And this man like, that's what you get for eating stupid shit. You should have brought a hamburger with you.
There's no McDonald's on the island.
Look at all these soldiers just fucking walking around. What are they patrolling? Can't let anyone, can't let
Gotta
anyone
protect
get to
these
the
rocks.
tree. That's my tree.
Marco just makes himself way obvious. Like I said, everybody, Marco's playing. So if you're yelling at the screen here,
Yeah, it's all me.
send all your hate mail to Marco.
Marco at basicallynothing.com. Bring it.
Here-
Bring it, Daigo.
Here's a little history
Continuity.
bit. It took him 4 hours to beat the sniper in 4.
Bullshit, 4 hours. It took me 1 hour.
It took you more than that.
Bullshit. Okay,
I sat there with
an
you.
hour and
It
a
was no, it was
I
It
was,
was not
falling.
4 hours.
I was falling asleep. Okay.
it was over 2
Sitting up.
hours. I'm saying
He doesn't
almost
like it. 'Cause
3.
That's true.
but it wasn't fucking 4 hours. It was a long time. I'll agree with that.
It was it was over 2.
Okay, it was over 2. Fair.
For people who could beat it in 15 minutes.
Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, it's just this discolored part of the ground that's kind of lumpy.
That's blinking.
What was that noise?
Oh, I'm just gonna kick you. Yeah, take that.
That takes care of everything.
See, the thing I wonder is if he has to procure his weapons on site and he already knocked them out, why not just take their rifles? They already know he's there.
Look, sir, you're trying to make sense of a Hideo Kojima game.
That's
Okay? You're trying
So,
to put logic. behind
I
it.
cut out a whole other section where you have to go through a bridge here.
And all the times you fucked up.
No, that was only once. That was that one time where I got caught.
No.
Bullshit.
Major, I've reached
Bullshit,
the
sir.
end of
That was that one time I
Valkyrie
got caught.
Exposed.
And then from here on I might get caught again, but
Place is a dump.
That one time I got caught. After that one time I got caught. After that one other time that I got caught.
after the 10 times.
I agree with that. Timmy's got the true statement here.
Oh, okay. It
Hey,
was
calm-
one
hey,
time, whore.
Calm
after
down,
the other
Captain
one
Sisko.
time. After the others
The
one
first time I played it, I got caught a shitload of times. I won't deny that.
You're inside.
Those are pretty high-tech goggles, and the man's still using a fucking battery for his radar.
So we skipped that whole section.
It's not much to see other than sneaking a bit. Talk about power editing. It's like, just like make this like a faster movie.
It's like Metal Gear Solid in 10 seconds.
He broke my knife. Metal Gear.
Pretty much. Liquid.
You must be Sokolov. Are you
It's
one
into
of
the
Vulcan's
series.
men?
Hey, motherfucker.
You'll never
Maybe
get it from
maybe I
me.
needed to write down some notes. Just fucking get rid
I'm a
of it.
CIA agent. I've
I got
come to
that. That
escort
part
you
kind
back
of
to the
weirded me
other
out when he
side
said he
of
was a
the Iron Curtain.
CIA agent.
You're CIA.
Huh. I
Yeah.
was like, what?
I was
CIA?
sent by Major
Do you know the guy that
Sheridan who got you
the
out
guy
2
that
years ago.
did a lot of the videos for the James Bond movies? Did the intro to this?
Yeah.
I have a message from him.
God, even I knew that.
He said to tell you sorry
Look,
for being
motherfucker,
so
I just played
late.
this game. Okay.
Yeah, it's like obvious though.
Did he know?
Okay.
So see, this guy, you're supposed to be saving him, but he's a little bitch.
He's
So
a man of his word.
I would like to know why he has a monocle out in the wilderness.
But we've got no time for this.
Because his
The
other eye is
out
20%
before we arrive.
vision, and the eye with the monocle,
Who's they?
it's like, you know,
Colonel Volgin
barely
of
works.
Gru.
No, you see,
You
what
were the
I
West
wanted to
Command's
see is him ride an
Thunderbolt.
elephant.
with ivory tusks
Yes.
coming out of everywhere.
With a tan hunter's helmet. Good
safari
day,
helmet.
sir.
That they are going to make their move.
Then I think of the Ace Ventura Pet Detective when I see him like this.
Soldiers outside.
Flip the guy upside down.
Say, hey,
Tell me pass go.
Pasco, you're not collect $200. Wow,
They wouldn't
we're like
need
all
that
kinds of
many men
references
just
just on the one
be
dude.
inside. Their orders were to
Volgin, that's
prevent
a pretty good
Colonel
name, I think.
Volgin from capturing me,
Volgin. Although I never liked to call him the Gru.
even if it meant
Kuwabara,
killing
Kuwabara. I don't
Wow.
I don't know what he's referring to when he says that.
I just remember the goddamn cat noise.
Oh,
God damn it.
I'm sure
Hey, I'll fucking hit you over fucking audio here. God, that's horrible shit. Oh, yeah, you want the crusty laugh?
your Russian is.
That shut him up real quick.
Where did you learn to speak?
Marco's weaknesses recorded.
fuck.
We're just gonna put a big. I'm just gonna print out
America's
pictures of
truly
his
a
face and
French
say,
country.
"Crusty laugh."
Having second thoughts.
No.
You know, for someone who he's supposed to be
I have
saving,
no love for
he's
this
been
place.
spending a lot
Let's
of
go.
fucking time in this room talking a bunch of shit like, hey, so yeah, I know some Russian. And like, hey, you know some pretty good Russian. It's like, hey, America's like pretty crazy. And then he's like, yeah, so you come in or not? It takes forever.
I just want to see him hit him in the back of the head. Like,
Actually, I don't care. I mean, when I'm playing the game, it's fine. But like when I'm not holding controller, expecting to do stuff, then this kind of seems to drag.
why did he take the silencer off? It's supposed to be a stealth game.
That's a good question.
Why is it off? Holy shit.
I'm like, I'm supposed to be sneaking around, but I'm just gonna take off the thing that makes it silent. So, like, yeah. See, I pointed that out. People never noticed that you play this game how many times?
This is the legendary boss.
There's Ocelot with a little tiny peony gun. It's like, why does he gotta use the smallest fucking gun ever?
I want to know why he's using a semi-automatic, he's spinning a semi-automatic
Ocelot
around
unit
like
of
a
Spetsnaz.
revolver.
Well, look at him.
What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Because of the lolly lulelo. Duh.
Soldier?
This game has a lot of references that pertain to it alone. And yeah. Definitely play this one
He's
first.
the Ocelot commander.
Or try to at least.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
Flamboyant spin.
Don't you forget it.
He is wearing a beret.
I'm waiting for the kitty cat.
Don't you?
Sokolov is
I don't know what you're referring to, but I'm
out.
waiting for him to, make you facepalm for an
Never
hour.
lets his prey escape.
Okay.
What?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't it.
No. That doesn't happen until he kills after. Kills everybody.
Oh, where he calls his.
Yeah, he kills everybody first. Stuff like this that make watching.
It's a trick shot.
It's kind of, and you look at it and you're like, man, the PS2 probably still had. It probably had life in it, hardware wise that never be realized at this point. I mean, I know it's been out for a long time, but no one's really, putting the development time into it with the next gen console. I bet they could get a lot more out of it if they wanted to.
Another question.
Hmm.
Does this fucker reload before the battle starts? Because I would also like to know why he's not reloading.
Actually, in a second, he
He tries.
tries. That's how he fucks up.
Oh, that's right. I remember this part. I remember.
God, now you gotta
I've
get
seen
it
this
dry cleaned and everything. Do they have dry cleaning in Russia?
I can't say it feels good to kill a
Timmy,
Colonel.
you're the one with the connection?
Or is it
How the hell would I
illegal?
know?
Go ahead and get a friend in Russia.
Sokolov,
Find out
take
first.
cover.
Like, how much does that
Just
cost?
ask Calyx.
Yeah, he probably would know.
I have no idea.
It's like, no, they beat the clothes against the rocks. No, oh wait, no, that's where Marco's from.
So down the
And half
street.
our ancestors. Yes.
Hey, that's the optimal way to do it.
The
So
LA
while
River?
listening to Mana. It has to echo it too, which is to piss you off more.
It knows.
It's gonna have that one bad bass.
No, the
I almost gave up
the
on the-
kitty cat already.
I almost
passed.
gave up on the game when he did that. I just like I remember saying something like,
What is
"Fuck,"
that stance?
you know, like why did they do that?
That gun.
Why did they make Ocelot like that?
I don't know why the hell those pricks are all laughing.
If you're not
Because
the
they're all
boss,
trying to be Spider-Man.
then die.
I don't like how he doesn't do anything. He just looks like ah. Ow.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
They try to make him look all badass here, so he doesn't look so bad when he gets his ass handed to him.
Oh, in a minute.
Who the hell cares about him? Shoot! I also would like to know why it's taking Ocelot so long to get up.
He has to find his hat again and then dust it.
And then get his gun.
Right.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna catch it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like they were going for.
Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot it.
Impossible. You ejected the first
like
bullet
this.
by hand, didn't you?
His cockiness is just
Trying
like,
to do. But testing a technique
yeah,
you've only
motherfucker, I know what
heard
you were
about in the middle
trying.
of Battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more.
do you think he
involved.
knew that in like less than 30 years he would have the clone of him inside of his arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's like that. It's like in 30 years I'm gonna have your clone inside of my arm in water form.
You're gonna be like his
That
uncle and
was
something
very
and stuff.
He's a
You're pretty
godfather.
good.
I like how he grabs his arm like he can do something.
Good.
I'd like to know how he just faints all of a sudden. I'm more interested in that.
I like the one time I was watching Marco play it and he stacked all the guys on top of him.
I should have done that this time. It's like make it look like a crazy orgy.
Yay!
This
Man, you
is-
just cut this to be old cutscenes, didn't you?
No, well, kinda, I had to.
Marco didn't want anyone to see how bad he sucks at
What you
playing.
mean at the part where I just have to run back here?
Yeah, that's true. There's not too much until after when you get in the rocket
The
ship.
best crew has to.
Yeah. That. Oh yeah. After you get fucked over, that's when you get actual gameplay and less cutscenes.
Finished.
Calm down.
Yeah, the
I'll get you
intro.
out of here, I
Intro
promise.
is heavy,
And we've got
although,
some of the
well,
best
yeah, because
backup we
4
can
is
ask
not
for.
even half as heavy.
Look,
Not until, like, you got past that scene with the goddamn mecha cows.
That's what they were making.
You know, I thought they looked cool, but I couldn't get past the sound
The
effect
Shagahog.
for them.
giant behemoth, the tech
In
capable
4?
of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can
Yeah,
launch
he's
nuclear
saying.
missiles.
Every time I heard that, I just kept thinking they were Taros for some reason.
It's like, where's my safari ball?
It's like someone used metal coat on Taros.
Wow. Man, talk about mixing genres here.
Did you throw bait?
I guess it'll be fine because this is going to be on the 3DS, so.
Yeah, that's true.
3 is going to be on the 3DS?
Yeah,
Yes,
It won't be truly finished.
and it's gonna look as good, if not better.
probably better.
Ah. Which?
Well, better because of the screen size.
Can you imagine if they keep it exactly the same length without cutting anything out? That
I don't know how they would do that. I mean, those
War.
cartridges are.
Yes.
They can go up pretty high.
They can go up pretty high, sir. Pokemon is the biggest one
look,
right now.
look. What if they start using like they're going to use the NGP? I mean, look. Imagine how much those are going to have to hold.
And there's still compression, and sir, this is also at full resolution.
Yeah, I know.
So that's gonna help it.
Well,
Take me to America quickly.
And they also cut out they can also cut out, what do you call it?
Got it.
Any support for the DualShock and any like vibration stuff that they don't need any code for that, because that's all code that takes up space, I'm sure.
well, if they make it also region encoded, which they are, they don't have to add the additional language tracks.
That's true.
That's one thing I really don't like about it. That ticks me off about the 3DS.
This is one of my favorite scenes in this game.
We've already seen it where he does the like drops Ocelot. It's like that's what you get for making that cat noise. Asshole.
This is Snake's mentor.
Thought it was his mom.
No, he wants with her, so that'd be kind of like, hey,
Well, some Freudian connotations anyway.
yeah. She's his mentor and bandana supplier.
Awesome.
Good
Yeah, it's true.
Jack.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Sokolov comes with me.
I love the bosses in this game.
I
Are
don't.
Fucking
I
creepy.
I think that's the one thing about this game I don't like is the bosses.
Really, I like that they're like fucking creepy.
No,
I if anything, I still have to say 4 probably has my favorite.
No,
bosses
four
next to
has
1.
good bosses, but I like the bosses
actually
in this
four,
one.
four has four. I dislike them before the one.
You like
one? One
Yeah.
is-
Well,
one
yeah,
is iconic.
I would say
Even 2 was better. You know.
I would say 1 then 4.
Yeah, no.
Fighting Vamp in 2 is pretty awesome.
And the only one in this one that had any merit with me was the Sorrow.
Oh, because if you killed anyone,
I played it once without killing anybody, and River I believe was empty or pretty close to empty.
yeah, I still remember I would kill everyone. So that river was a good 5-minute walk.
Yes, it was kind of crazy. John,
My
the
friends,
first time John did
let
it,
us fight
he
together
took a while
again.
for him too.
I have waited long.
As far as these guys, yeah, I never liked them. I was like, eh. Especially the
We will
Fury
fight with
or the
you
B one. I
once
think that's the
more.
Fury. I just like, eh. I thought the sniper one was kind of interesting,
Welcome
like
back.
in concept.
Yeah, if you left your
You leave it for
if you left your PS if you saved and you left your PS2 off for 2 days, he would die.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2
It was
weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
I thought it was a week, but it was 2 weeks.
It was 2 weeks. Because the first time I played it, I did that. I was like, fuck that. I can get around this boss? Nah, whatever.
It's raining blood.
Second time I beat him. Yeah, the Sorrow is
Is he
the only
crying?
one.
I like going up and getting his bird and then eating it. It's like, yeah, take that.
Really?
Yeah, you could grab his parakeet. Now I gotta play him to there. You could fucking capture his parakeet, and then you could eat it. I think if you kept it throughout the whole game, it would give you something at the end.
Huh.
But I ate that shit. I was like, fuck that. Not only did I kill you, fuck your bird.
As a villain, this guy was alright.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Kuwabara, man. That's like, is he just singing
That's what I'm trying to
Kumbaya?
figure out. I was like, Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Is it Kumbaya or something? Like, is it like the Russian version? Yeah, he was alright, kinda.
Ah, what a
Obviously
joyful
Ocelot,
scene.
because Ocelot's Ocelot.
Colonel Vogan.
But all
Welcome
her
to my
disciples, as he calls them, are
And to my unit.
yeah. It's like I want to know who burned his face off.
I like
What is
the
this?
homosexual parts with him,
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
with Raiden.
Sokolov is a little
Yeah,
gift
you
from my new hosts.
remember.
Recoil nuclear warheads.
You probably don't know this. In the game, he's gay, and the corporal, captain, whoever he's sleeping with,
This can't be
Um,
happening.
looks exactly like Raiden. So you have to wear Raiden's mask and get his uniform. And there's a part
We
where
taking
you're
him with
walking around,
No.
and
this
he
one is
catches
still
you,
just a child.
and he grabs your
Cure
crotch,
for us cobras.
I remember that.
and you have none.
I
He is
think I
not
remember.
No, wait, no, he still does.
Carry
He
him
still
to
does.
battle.
Yeah.
What are you
that-
talking
And he's
about?
like, that doesn't feel right. And it's like, well,
Think
what
you
the
can
fuck is
fold
going
together?
on here? I gotta play through this game so I can show you guys all this shit. Oh,
I've seen
you
it.
particularly.
Yeah, about the pair. I
I gotta show you the parakeet part. That part's fucking awesome.
She broke his gun. What a bitch.
What a whore.
Only.
Stop! Ah! My arm!
It's like, that didn't hurt.
Ah! She broke my arm.
He's seen my face.
Thanks, Jesus.
It's okay, bruh.
Can't let him live.
For anyone that likes Metal Gear and hasn't seen Ego Raptor, what do you, go now. Don't just stop watching us and go. Go now.
Out about this, we're finished.
Stabby time.
Can you imagine if he actually fucked you over with those?
Well, doesn't he? Well, when you fight him, he does.
Well, when you get captured, he kicks your ass,
My apprentice.
and you fucking lose an eye. You lose an eye in this game.
Yeah, I know.
Jack,
Goddamn.
you can't come with us.
Now this part's like, yeah, it's beating your ass, and it's like, I guess I'll give you my hand with my last good arm.
Ah, my ribs.
She doesn't seem to have any special powers yet. All those crazy superpowered ones follow her. I want them to do a game about her being like a badass, like taking out Nazis and shit.
I'll say.
Shut up. That's going to be Metal Gear 5.
Hey, I'd be fine with that.
I don't like
Metal
this-
Gear 5.
The boss.
Hitler actually died. Yeah, the boss.
Yeah, the boss.
Had the boss.
I don't like the suit that she wears at the end, the silver one. I don't like how that looks.
Well, it's like
I know they did it to make her look unique.
It's Hideo's fucking dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still want to play Peace Walker.
Oh, he does his unit.
Yeah.
Where he goes rogue.
Yeah, it's after this.
Now, on to
Well,
Sokolov's
it's kind of funny. You can.
I would play it on the PSP Go, so you could use the DualShock.
Yep.
I'll say because right now you can still buy the special green PSP with it for $149.
No, I'd play it on the Go for DualShock support.
drift away.
Yeah, so you can spend $30 on it.
No,
I'm talking about
My
me
place
who
is
needs to
within
like get another PSP.
that's okay.
Well, the PSP by
I'll
itself is
wait for the
$129.
NGP. It'll get released as a special Uber special edition.
This is
Yeah, but it's not gonna have a UMD. drive.
this makes me feel bad for Snake.
So he's all jacked up.
So now he's
So-
got
He gets a call from paramedic, which I cut out because she just basically is like, she tells him for like a fucking hour how to heal yourself, and he's like, just let me do it already.
This was the unique part for 3.
This is the one thing that it had that none of the other games had actually.
now he has to escape from LA.
So basically, after this, she tells you got to heal yourself, and you actually yourself have to go in, and cure yourself. And you just he commits surgery, even though his bones are all broken and shit.
I would like to know where you got all the medical supplies to do this.
They're up his ass. I mean, because he's got cigarettes in his stomach, so there's not enough room in there.
Oh, that's right. One had that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he and you have to do them in order. Well, a certain kind of order.
No, there's a particular order.
I remember
You-
doing,
you
I
have to-
remember doing them in an order.
No, you have to do the items on any given fracture or cut or wound in order. But the cuts and the actual damage you don't have to do in any particular order.
And most of the time there was nothing real. It was interesting for its time, but it really wasn't that involved. All you were doing is playing a small mini game in the end.
It's like kind of like Operation without the challenge.
The only time only times it ever really kind of got to you is if you reset a bone, and then it cut to that little mini movie. Not like this right here.
Although this is pretty bad.
I remember cringing at that the first time.
If a crab came right now, I'd be screwed. Crab battle.
This was after the first crab battle. It was a crab skirmish.
This is post-crab battle. This is after it just happened. And then
Why does it look like he's wearing it?
he kind of does.
like-
He's got to have his jamming out music, sir.
It's like Generation 2.
60. So Woodstock hasn't happened at this point.
You know, I did like that all of the music in this was included in 4 on the iPod, and the 1 and the 2.
Yeah, so all of it was.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of Blu-ray.
Yes. And then this was honestly the best way I can think of to end this video. Just the part where he sees the boss flying. And after all of this, you basically start the actual game. This was all just basically a giant intro.
Well, everyone, thanks for watching. This has been a classic capture for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Sorry, there was no actual gameplay.
There was very little.
Well, I might go back and do some gameplay for like actual gameplay stuff.
So just subscribe. You'll see more content coming soon, and definitely worth playing. Just remember, if you haven't played it, it is quite a time sink. Make sure you got a lot of time, but worth every penny. Thanks for watching.